Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope all are good. Today, let me start GK unit at chapter number 14, Medieval India. Choose the correct answer from the options provided. What was the main responsibility of Mir Bakshi during the Mughal era? Military department. B. Who was the first Indian ruler who could bring Kabul and Kandahar under Indian Empire only after Kushanas? Babur. Which battle helped Sher Shah to establish Suri dynasty? Battle of Chausa 1539. In the Indian history, which period is called as the golden age of architecture? So this is Mughal period. Who forbade the inscription of Kalma on coins? Aurangzeb or Badoni? Who is Aurangzeb? Where is the famous Virupaksha temple located? Hampi. Who was a ruler of the Vijayanagar Empire when Raja Vodel founded the kingdom of Mysore? Venkata II. Number 8. What was the unit of measurement of land in Maratha dominance? Kati. 9. Number 8. Which scholar in the Mughal court alleged that Akbar was an enemy of Islam? Badoni. In the year 1613, where was the English East India Company given permission to set up a factory? Surat. B. What was the single biggest item of import to the Vijayanagar Empire? Horses. Which place in Bihar is related to birth of Sher Shah Suri Sasaram? During the Delhi Sultanate, who were called the Barids? Number 13. Examiner. What was the name of French explorer? What was the name of French explorer who visited court of Emperor Shah Jahan and left a detailed account of Takhtitos? Jean-Baptiste Tavernier. B. Who was the author of Tabaqat-e Akbari? Khwaja Nizamuddin Ahmad. Which Rajput ruler took the advantage of growing weakness of the Mughal Empire after the death of Aurangzeb? Sawai Jai Singh. Bakht Tukaram was contemporary of which Mughal emperor? So number 17 is Jahangir. Who was the last Maratha chief to accept the subsidiary alliances of the British? Number 19 is Bhosle. In which century the Raj Sarangini of Kalhana was composed? The 12th century. Which Hindu painter was sent by Jahangir to portray Shah Abbas I of Persia? Bishan Das. Who defeated Marathas in the third battle of Panipat? Afghans. So everyone, the chapter is in here. Now let's begin the next chapter. Chapter number 41. Popular cities. Many cities in India are popular for their business forts, monuments, religious places, etc. So, following are the description of some popular cities of India. Read carefully and write the names of these cities with the help of clue box. Number 1. It is considered as the economical capital of India. It is also the main center of many famous Bollywood movies. It is the capital city of Maharashtra. So, it is Mumbai. It is one of the India's most important and largest information technology hub. So this beautiful city is known as the Garden City of India. So because of its greenery and many public places. So it is Bengaluru. It is the capital city of Rajasthan. It is one of the major business hub for diamond, gold, and the most importantly stone jewelry. Popularity, this city known as the name of Pink City. So it is Jaipur. It is located in Jharkhand. It is known as the coal capital of India and it's famous for its coal mining. The Indian School of Mines is also situated here, Dhanbad. It is popularly known as the city of Nawabs. The city is one on the northwest shore of Gomti River, which flow through it. It is the capital city of Uttar Pradesh. It was founded by Nawab Asafuddaula. So it is Lucknow. Number 6. It is surrounded by the Aravalli Mountains. It is a popular Muslim pilgrimage center for the shrine or dargah of Sufi Sant Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti. It was one of the it was once known as Ajmeru, the city once ruled by Prithviraj Chauhan. It is Ajmer. It is the capital city of Andhra Pradesh. Popularly, it is known as the name of the city of pearls. So it is home for large number of its companies, IT companies, the other industries which have boomed in and around it are pharmaceutical and biotechnology. So it is Hyderabad. It is located in Gujarat. It is famous for its diamond and textile industry along with silken chemicals. So it is the heart of the world's diamond polishing industry. So it is the fourth fastest growing city of the world and the ninth largest in India. It is located on the bank of the Tapti River, Surat. It is the first Indian city which was built by the proper planning. So it is known for its architecture and urban design. Okay, it is the dream city of India's first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and was planned by the famous Swiss French architect Le Corbusier. So it is Chandigarh. It is located near the western margin of the Deccan Plateau. It is known for its educational facilities, having more than 100 educational industries and 9 universities. So it is known as Automobile City because big auto companies are located here. It is also called as the Queen of the Deccan. It is Pune. It is placed on the banks of Hooghly River. It is known for its deep-rooted culture and rich historical backdrops due to its historical past. It is awarded as the cultural capital of India and the city of joy, Kolkata. About the Rajya Sabha, 42. So this chapter only for reading. Let me start. The Rajya Sabha Council of State is the upper house of the parliament in India. So read the fact carefully about the Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the Parliament of India. The Rajya Sabha held its first sitting on 13 May 1952. The maximum numbers of members in Rajya Sabha are 250. The present member of Rajya Sabha are 245. Election to the Rajya Sabha is held every 5 years. The Rajya Sabha is a permanent body and no one can disturb it. Shri Harvansh Narayan Singh is the present Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha. The Vice President of India is the ex officio official Chairman of the Rajya Sabha. On 23rd August 1954, the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha made an announcement in the House that the Council of States would now be called Rajya Sabha in Hindi. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan was the first Chairman of the Rajya Sabha for 2 consecutive terms. The Deputy Chairman is elected by the member of the Rajya Sabha from among its members. Members of the Rajya Sabha are elected by the elected members of the assemblies or state and union territories in accordance with the system of proportional representative by means of the single transferable vote. Srimati Rukmini Devi Arundale was the first woman nominated member of the Rajya Sabha. To become a member of Rajya Sabha, a person must be a citizen of India, not less than 30 years of age and possessing such other qualifications as may be prescribed by law of Parliament. Chapter number 43 is here. Many festivals are celebrated in India. So India is called the land of festivals. Okay, given below are a few names of festivals celebrated in India. You have to till state where they are mainly celebrated. Now festival and state. Kavadi Attam, Tamil Nadu. Number 2, Carnival, Brazil. Number 3, Shigmo, Goa. Pangletsol, Sikkim. Next one, Losar, Arunachal Pradesh. Gangone, Rajasthan. Uttarayani Mela, Uttarakhand. Okay, Dosmo, Ladakh. Bhogali Bihu. This is number 8, na Dosmo, Ladakh. Bhogali Bihu, Assam. Chhat Puja, Bihar. Next one, number 11, Ugadi, Karnataka. Rath Yatra, Odisha. Baisakhi, Punjab. And Janmashtami, Mathura, Vrindavan. Okay, so the chapter is in here. Now let's begin the next chapter. Chapter number 44. A taste of India. The Indian cuisine is as diverse as its culture, its racial structure, its geography, and its climate. The essence of good Indian cooking revolves around the appropriate use of mixed aromatic spices. So the chapter is for only for reading. Base ingredients of such mixed spices are elements such as coriander, cumin, turmeric, red pepper, nutmeg, mustard, saffron, cinnamon, cardamom, ginger powder, paprika, mac, cloves, black pepper, etc. These spices are also used as appetizers and digestives. Besides spices, the other main ingredients of India cooking in Indian meals are milk products like ghee, butter, and dahi, means curd. Lentils or dals are also common across the country, and regional preferences and availability determine the actual use in a particular area. It was the British who started the commercial cultivation of tea in India. The Hindu vegetarian tradition is widespread in India. A typical North Indian meal would consist of chapatis or rotis or parathas, rice, dal, fried vegetables, curry, curd, chutney, and pickles. North Indian desserts are very similar in taste as they are derived from a milk pudding or rice base and are usually soaked in syrup. South Indian food is largely non-greasy, roasted and steamed. Rice is the staple diet and forms the basis of every meal. It is usually served with sambar, rasam, dry and curried vegetables and curd preparation called pachadi. Coconut is an important ingredient in all South Indian food. Dessert from the south include the Mysore pak in the creamy payasam. No meal is complete without a pan. Okay, betel leaf. A green leaf is rolled with an assortment of digestive spices like aniseed, cloves, okay, arecanut and cardamom to make it more palatable. Sometimes it is stuffed with sweetened rose petals, locally known as gulkan. Next one, pan is considered to be an ideal rounder for any Indian meal. Besides the main dishes, there are also countless irresistible snacks available on every street corner, such as samosa, fritters, dosa, and vada. Tea is India's favorite drink, and many of the varieties are famous all over the world. It is generally served ready, brewed with milk and sugar. Nimbu pani, lemon drink, lassi, buttermilk, and coconut milk straight from the nut are cool and refreshing. Okay, so everyone, so all chapter of this units are completed here. I hope you will very well understand these all our chapters. We will meet you the next class. Thank you.